In my first year as a salesperson, last century, I was working in a small team in Norway. And one day we were called into the country manager, sales manager's office, sat down, beautiful view across the fjords, beautiful place to work. And Lars, the country manager, looked at us and said, okay, end of the quarter, I need to forecast the numbers. What have you got? And he turned to Gareth, my British colleague, and Gareth was, I'm not sure, and not going to get his number. And then he turned to Bixie, my Norwegian colleague, and she had some stories about deals, and she wasn't going to get her number either. And finally to me. And I had this story about Amico, and I was sure it was going to close this month, and no, now it's going to slip, and I wasn't going to make my number either. Well, Lars gave us all a dark look and a grunt, reached in front of him for a telephone, picked it up, started talking in animated Norwegian, went on for a minute or two, and then bang, slammed the phone down, picked up the forecast sheet, started writing Statoil. We were selling software to oil companies. So Statoil, 5 licenses. Reached down, picked the phone up again, more animated conversation in Norwegian. Slammed it down. Norsk Hydro, 3 licenses. Okay, we'll make our number. Now that's a pretty good lesson for a young salesperson. Lars was willing to ask his clients, and I don't know what he said in that Norwegian conversation, but no doubt there was some give and take. He had a great relationship with his clients, and we'd done fantastic work for them. But the important lesson that I took from that, and I'm sure Bixie and Gareth also, is you have to have the courage to ask. We had a team of 30 professional services people. Their jobs relied on us meeting our number. And Lars was willing to ask for the business and keep that team growing. And this happens in all teams. You have periods where the business goes down, it's not going as you expected, and sometimes you just have to ask. I'm Mike Adams.